was deeply moved by the poem. It is a stylized epic poem, but it has a very authentic emotion, because the author Vrchlický, he wrote it when he went through some very, very difficult family crisis, and this emotion and this crisis is somehow reflected in the poem. So I was even if it's stylized, it's a period poem, but still I was very deeply moved.
Dej mi, Pane, překročit to moře a odplout ke vzdáleným břehům.
The poem itself is it's a very pure and very naive book. I like it very much, and I want the film to be also very, very naive and very, very simple, very pure. And so we started working on the script, and also I started making visuals. I always make visuals when I write, and I asked a friend of mine, a painter, Dan Pitin, to make a concept of space, because the father, he's traveling through landscape, and the landscape constantly changes. And I wanted to have the landscape to have some meaning, or at least to have some development, you know. We were inspired by the medieval frescoes that we found on our location scouting. That's why the movie is it's frontal. The compositions are frontal. It's very, very simple. I used a very, very narrow format of the picture to make it more subjective. So the camera is very close to the father, and I wanted to create this tunnel towards himself. So yeah, there were many things that influenced the style of the final film. I respect the viewer very much. I have a great respect for him, and I also want to give him something precious. I think by giving him a quietness, stillness, purity, it is much more than to give him speed, effect, manipulation, I don't know, violence, control. If I go to the cinema, I don't want to be rushed, I don't want to be controlled, I don't want to be under the effects and manipulated, to cry, to laugh. I want to calm down. I want to, because it's very tricky. You are in the middle of the dark, and there's one spot you are looking at, the screen. I think you have to be very careful what you give to the viewer.